Welcome to another episode of Port Charles Chat. I'm Mom.
I'm Brandon.
Thank you so much for joining with us today.
Yes, thank you for joining us as always.
Alrighty, we're ready to talk about another exciting week of General Hospital. We're talking about the week of March the 16th through March the 20th. And just so you know, as we have stated before, we're a little behind on our taping. It is today. Today is on March the 26th. Are you ready, Brandon?
Mom, I'm ready.
Alrighty, let's give a little background about what happened this week. Jordan thinks that she's pregnant. She does find out that she is not, but she does let Curtis know later. Uh, Jason makes arrangements for Danny. Michael is confronted by the Quartermain family about his relationship with Jacinda. Jacinda and Christina become closer as friends. Brooklyn actually names Delilah's baby. She names her Phoebe, and she has decided that she wants to be her foster mother. Marco steals a vial of medicine for Britt and Lucas. And then Nathan and Lulu become friendlier with each other. Stella and Portia have a conversation about Jordan. And Brandon, believe it or not, that is what I have for highlights of this week. What would you like to add?
Well, to add, Lulu and Nathan continuously try to find free time for each other.
Yes, they do. They do. Anything else, Brandon?
I think that was overall the gist of the week.
Alrighty, so let's talk about our performer of the week. This week I struggled a little bit because this is one of those weeks for me that seems to be like an in-betweener week, like it's leading to something, but we're not really there yet, so we need to put something in its place. And so the performer of the week for me was actually James because I was rather amused with him. So that is my performer of the week. What about you, Brandon?
Mom, how could I guess that you were going to pick James?
I don't know, Brand. Do you have someone different?
Mom, I picked James.
Alrighty. He is just an amusing little boy. So I was very happy with his performance, even though I think it was just one day this week, but I was happy with his performance. All right. As for amusing scenes, this seemed to be the week of amusing scenes, which means something must be get ready to happen next week. But anyway, we had Jason with Danny, and they were eating a sandwich together. And the scene itself was just fine, but I think it was the sandwich that Danny was eating and how Jason kind of had the, oh son, how could you be eating that? Didn't you just eat dinner? But I like the I like the banter that they have between each other, along with watching them kind of devour that sandwich. And then we had Alexis, Rick, Sonny, and Carly who were speaking together, and that is always amusing. I mean, just listening to the group who are actually together, they were fun to watch this week. And then Diane and Sonny had a very interesting conversation also in regards to Diane questioning whether or not she was still his attorney. And then that's, of course, the scene with Nathan, Lulu, and James together. I thought that was cute too. So it was just a week of amusing scenes. All right, Brandon, what do you have?
Yes, so first of all, in terms of the Danny and the sandwich, I was amused because he said one of the reasons Alexis gets custody of Danny is so that way she can stop Danny from eating like this, which I thought was great. And then James, he knocked over the expensive wine. He spilled water on Lulu's phone. Of course, interrupted their whole little date. But then Lulu went and burnt the chicken.
Yes. Yeah, it was just a very fun episode. So I really enjoyed the scenes this week. And then, did you have any others, Brand?
I think that was it. Those two, I think, stole the cake for me.
All right. And then we have our touching scene of the week. And this time I said Jason with Danny again because they did have a nice little conversation and I really did enjoy that. What about you?
Mom, I'm going to say the same thing.
All righty. I didn't have any fast forward moments. What about you?
No, no fast forward for me.
All right. I don't think I had any missing scenes either. Anything for you?
Not to my knowledge.
All right. We want to welcome back Diane. She seems to be going in and out now. And so I'm glad to see her back because we always love Diane. And then we have our Where Are They? Where is Willow? She's now missing. Where's Drew? Still missing. And where's Terry? Always missing. And so those are my where are they's this week. How about you, Brian?
Yes, Steph, and especially Terry. We always speak about her, but she never seems to be here.
Yes, true, true. All right, Brant, is there anything else you want to discuss this week? Like I said, this is going to be a short one. Then.
And did you already welcome back Ned?
Oh, I'm sorry. Welcome back, Ned, too.
But I also want to mention something that we found out a week or two ago, but we didn't mention it here. Is that we find out that Kai is now a baseball coach?
Yeah, that's one of those missing scenes. Um, yeah, so I don't know for storyline purposes why they've decided this, but Kai is now a baseball coach.
But yeah, I feel it fits his character, and surprisingly, I don't mind him in this role. I think it fits him. I don't know. It's one of those things where I feel that Kai was written very awkwardly when he first came on, but now that he's sort of mellowed in a bit, I actually like him in the role of the baseball coach. I think that works well, and I like his camaraderie with James and Nathan.
Yeah, they did a nice job together, so it was nice to see all the three of them together.
Yes, and I will note that either this week, and when I say this week, I mean the last week we're just speaking about. I believe this made 1 year since Marco joined the cast.
Yes, I believe it. You're correct, Brandon. And so we are looking forward to watching next week's episodes. Actually, truth be told, we have already seen 4 days of the current week. And so we look forward to Friday's episode. And then from there, maybe getting close to catching up because then we would be taping the true week that we are on. And so we thank everybody for watching today.
And we look forward to seeing you next time, where hopefully we can speak about 5 episodes, right? That are all good. 4 out of
Yes,
5 have been good thus far.
yes, we'll be. Yes, that's true. 4 out of 5 for the week that we're currently in, and the week that we're currently in is, like I said, we're taping this on March 26th, and so we look forward to really speaking about next week. All right, thank you so much for watching.
And we look forward to seeing you next time.
All right, have a great day, everybody.